On this video, we're going to look at importing and exporting actuals using CSV files on the provider portal. We're on the landing page and you would go to Actuals. You would select the service you are working on and using the calendar, navigate to the period of time that the submission relates to. I'm working on week commencing the 27th of June 2022. And when you select the week, it will, in the main body of the page, it will detail all of the people planned to receive services that week. At the bottom is a button to generate actuals. It's advisable to do so to ensure that you capture the most up-to-date information. Towards the left-hand side, we have this section for bulk import export, and you would need to select actuals bulk export. When you click on that, you'll be asked to enter a start date and an end date, which would be a Monday to a Sunday. And you would then click on export. And the CSV file will download and you can then open it. When you open the file, it will detail all of the services that the provider offers. So if you are just working on an individual service, a particular service, you can filter the information accordingly. So highlight everything and you would then just need to filter it by A to Z, and you'll see that it's now put all of the services in alphabetical order. I'm working on this service, Florian Fortescue's. So I don't want to see any of the others, so I'm just going to highlight those and remove them. So highlight and delete, and again highlight and delete. So that just leaves me now with the Florian Fortescue's service. The file details the service level, the SS reference, which is the unique identifier. It shows the date of the period that you're working on. You've then got these columns which relate to timetable services. You won't have any timetable services, so you may want to just hide these columns. You then have the weekly actual quantity, frustrated, missed, extra, number of visits, and comments. You may note that it is not showing the client name. It is identifiable by the SS reference. Now, it's not our software, so unfortunately we can't get the name of the client to automatically be included on the CSV file. But we do have a workaround that we've devised using VLOOKUP, and guidance is available to show you how to do this. But for this example, we'll just work with the CSV file that you get straight from the provider portal. So if you need to make any amendments, you would make the changes using only the weekly actual quantity column and the weekly frustrated quantity. You would not make any changes to the missed, the extra, or the number of visits. So for this example, we'll pick on this particular line. So this is a half-day service, and the weekly actual quantity is showing 3. So there were 3 half-day sessions. The actual quantity always defaults to the planned service. So for this example, we'll imagine that although there were planned 3 sessions, the client only attended 1 because they were unwell for the other sessions. To record the information, you would need to change the weekly actual from 3 to the 1 that was attended, and in the weekly frustrated quantity, you would put the 2 for the sessions that were not attended. So although you are recording that the individual only attended for one session, by recording it in this manner, you will still be paid for the entire 3 sessions. Whenever you're making any amendment to the service that was provided, we need you to put a comment. So in the comment section, we'll put that the client unwell Monday and Tuesday. So that's all you need to do to make the amendment. So you would make any further amendments on the file, and then once you've done all of the adjustments, you will just need to save the file to a location of your choosing. So I will quickly do that now. So save as. And save, and then you would go back to the portal, go to actuals, and under the bulk import export, you would now select actuals bulk import. Click on the button for choose file, and then you would drop in the file that you have saved. Click on import, and that will take you to the following screen that gives some information about the data that is being imported. So it's showing that there were 12 records of data. It's not showing anything about any rejected records, and at the bottom you have a section for errors and warnings. So if there was anything that wasn't compatible, that was like corrupted data, if for example you'd put a letter where a number should be, it'd detail that at the bottom, and it would identify the line or lines where the information needed to be amended. So you could go back and make the necessary adjustments. Once you're happy with everything and there are no errors or warnings, you can click on Update System. And you'll get a message then to show that the import is complete. So the information has now been transferred into the portal and the adjustments have been made. So we can quickly go back and have a look at that. So go back to the service. Go back to the week that we've just made the amendments on. So it was the 27th of June. And we'll see it's this top one. So it's showing that the plan was 3. 1 session is being claimed as an actual, and 2 are frustrated. And we've got the comment at the end, the client unwell Monday and Tuesday. And you'll see under the monetary value, it's showing that the 3 sessions are still being paid. So it's £30 per session. So it's looking at paying the £90. So that's the amendments made. So then you can just complete your submission in the normal way by confirming in scheduled payments. And that's how you can make the adjustments using CSV files.